Hey guys, so for those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, I am a massive nail polish addict. I own more than any one person would ever need, and because of this, I have not allowed myself to buy a single bottle since this time last year. And this is getting more and more difficult to keep up, especially since there's been a lot of collections released this year that I wanted numerous colors from. And I'm at the point where I would probably allow myself to go make a giant nail polish order, but it's at the time of year where, to be honest, I'm trying not to buy things for myself. I'm trying to get Christmas presents organized, and there's also a few birthdays around this time of year as well. So yeah, won't be doing any polish buying for at least a few more months. So to tide myself over, I have been rummaging through my stash and pulling out some of my favorite polishes and reminding myself how many amazing polishes I already own to try and curb the need for new ones. So I thought I would share some of my favorite nail polishes with you today. I'll actually start off with the one I'm wearing, which probably doesn't make it in to my top nail polishes, but I'll just mention it since I am wearing it. This is a Sports Girl nail polish in the colour Baby Elephant. And for anyone not in Australia, Sports Girl is a clothing store. It's essentially Australia's answer to Topshop, but it's just a really pretty lilac grey colour with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I haven't worn it in ages. I'm actually quite pleased to have it on my nails right now. Okay, so these are in no particular order. I've just put a bunch of them in this little makeup bag and I'm going to pull them out. This is Chinchilli by Essie. This is just a pale taupe colour and it is super pretty. Smoking Hot, also by Essie, and this is just like a greyed out purple, also super pretty. Bangle Jangle by Essie, and this is just a slightly greyed out lilac colour, and I think this came out with last year's Christmas collection. I have quite a few colours similar to this, but I find this just looks really good on the nails. And I think this is the last of my Essies, Splash of Grenadine, which is just a really beautiful purpley pink. Now I have a couple of Nubar polishes. This is my all-time favorite grey polish, and I love grey nail polish, but this one just works perfectly with my skin tone. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just this perfect mid-tone grey, and it is called Palisade. And I am just in love with this colour. This next one is called Raspberry Truffle, and it is just a really complex, shimmery, raspberry brown shade. Absolutely love this. And I have one Rescue Beauty Lounge shade to show you. It's Catherine, and it is just this really deep, shimmery, purpley blue, and I absolutely adore it. Rescue Beauty Lounge polishes are super overpriced, and I own 4 of them. I own all 4 from this collection, which was I think it was the Tudor Wives collection. There's Catherine, Catherine H, Anne and Jane. They're beautiful, and I think that they were worth it because I just desperately wanted these ones, but as a rule, way too overpriced. Now 2 of my favorite red polishes. These are both from an Australian brand called Revitanail, and I'm pretty sure this brand has ceased to exist. I think it was a little bit overpriced, and I think no one really was bothered seeking out these polishes. But I think the quality of these is amazing. I kind of wish that they hadn't have gone belly up. But this one is Cherry on Top, and it is like a shimmery velvety red, and it is just so beautiful. This is Miss Scarlet, which is a true bright cream red. Really pretty. Next I have a couple of Zoya. This one is Caitlin, and it's just another sort of greyed out dusty purpley colour. And this little shimmer bomb is called Mimi, and it is crazy pretty. I also have a couple of jewelry polishes to show you. This is Tudor Rose, and it is by far my favorite pink polish I own. It is just bright and fun, and I don't often feel like wearing bright pink polish, but when I do, this is just gorgeous. And this is Kingdom of Shadows, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but it is like a burgundy base with bluish green sparkles, and it is completely unique to my collection and looks really interesting and pretty on the nails. And for China Glaze, I've chosen, this is Mrs. Claus, and I think this was from the Christmas collection 2 years ago, and it is like a jelly base with pink, red and silver glitter, and it is so pretty. It is a pain in the ass to get off, but it looks gorgeous. And this is the color I usually go for if I'm wanting a very sort of chic, grown-up looking nail. This is In Vogue by China Glaze, and this is actually quite an old polish by them. It has the older label, but I just think it is super pretty. And I think for any Australians looking to buy China Glaze that don't want to have to pay international shipping prices, I think I brought this from crushcosmetics.com.au. And I've chosen 5 of my OPI shades. This first one is Parlez-Vous OPI, and it is yet another grayed out purpley shade, but this one is a little bit darker and it's so pretty. I was actually wearing this about 2 weeks ago and I had forgotten just how much I loved it until I put it on. Really, really gorgeous. And this is one of my favorite more nudie toned polishes. This is Eurodoll, and I believe this was limited edition in a Christmas collection quite a few years ago now. It is a really interesting color. It's like a nudie pink, but it has like these little flecks of red and black glitter, like really, really tiny. I think you can sort of see. But it just looks really, really nice on the nails. It's a nude, but it's by no means boring. And this is one of my favorite burgundy purple tones. This is William Tell Me About OPI, and I love this. Beautiful cream polish. And this is from the same collection as Parlez-Vous OPI, which was the French collection. And this is Louvre Me Not. And it is a shimmery purple, and it is just super interesting and pretty. And this last OPI is from the Designer series. I think this came out sort of midway through last year, and it is a glitter with, it's a sheer blue purple base with purple, blue and silver glitter, and it is called Temptation. Okay, I promise we're almost done. I just have 3 orally shades. These 2 are actually from the same collection. I'm not sure exactly what the collection was called. It was like a fairy tale storybook collection, and this is called Pixie Dust, and it is a blue gray shimmer, and it is just so freaking pretty. And this one, Mirror Mirror, I think was my first pale gray nail polish, and it just made me completely fall in love with the concept. And this last one came out last year, I believe. I cannot remember with what collection. Foul Play. And it is an absolutely gorgeous flaky polish. It looks really pretty layered by itself or over another polish. Alright, so those were some of my favorite nail polishes. Clearly, just with that little selection alone, you can see that I really don't need to be buying more right now, but I definitely will be come next year. I think the thing that's actually tipped me over the edge with really wanting to make a nail polish order is the current OPI Skyfall collection. I love some of those shades, really, really gorgeous. So if any of you own any of these shades, I'd love to hear your thoughts on them, as well as maybe some recommendations of other colors that you like that might be a little similar, that I could potentially order when I am letting myself buy more nail polish. Okay, well thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.